Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we fix quite a few issues on the Foz and we discover some more when we go for a drive. I've bled the clutch, both on the slave and the master, and I've got a lot of bubbles out. The clutch feels consistent all the way down. Haven't started the car and tried to move it yet, it's getting late. And I've tacked this side of the radiator support in, did some booger welds down here, and I've welded that in a bit. So the plan was, I was thinking today, is to make a carbon fibre radiator support cover that I can bolt to this section and this section, so I can have this removable, but have it nice and strong with carbon fibre. Then I've got to sort out what to do with this. It is joined. Maybe I could make it a bolt up thing. I did adjust the hood latch as well, so now it actually pops open, which is always good, because I used to have to chuck something in between the headlight and the bonnet to actually pop it. The radiator support is good enough to put everything back in and go for a drive though, so we might do that, and when I get home from work tomorrow, take for a quick drive. Right, just checking out my carbon fibre, and I don't have much left, so I'll probably be able to get 2 layers maybe over it, but maybe I'll keep this for that corner area, make something up for the power and the flex fuel, because we are going to get the catch can system back in there, so I need to take everything off there for it to fit in. We've got the catch can sitting over there on the shelf. It's from a Honda. For now, good enough. We're going to come back to that. I'll get the radiator. I'll just get the radiator in, I won't put the condenser in. Alright, the radiator's back in, hooked up. Just need to fill it up. Yeah, we haven't got intercooler piping from down there to there now, so we're going to sort that out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. I did move the wiring across so it's not up against the old exhaust there. That's going to have to get changed because I can't check the gearbox oil, so we'll get that sorted shortly as well. Alright, I've mocked up the intercooler piping, kind of gone back to the OG, the original WRX kit on this side. The blower valve to go on there. So just a little bit worried about this area with the catch can, so got to get that sorted. Might be a forward facing manifold in the future, so free up some space up here, or the plan. Alright, it's Friday afternoon. The engine bay is somewhat back together. I've got the intercooler pipes kind of together, no clamps. So just going to test out the clutch. So we'll see how it releases and the travel. So hopefully we can get it out there. Alright, taking the surround off because reverse is now hitting on it. It's not going into reverse properly. I have to hold it. Probably my fault for the linkages. Where we're going. We're outside. Sounds like I need the cam more now. Clean up. Alright, I'm sure we'll pop off an intercooler pipe. Feels like it revs so much better. Definitely got an exhaust leak. Definitely got an exhaust leak. Definitely got lots of exhaust leaks. Alright, let's see how the clutch feels going forward. So right at the bottom, the release. It's not too bad. Like, it's disengaged all the way down. Probably adjust it a little bit. Probably popped off another hose. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a good little drive. Let's so if we've got any oil leaks or we've got an exhaust. We clamp these up and we do the breathers. So both heads and block breather aren't going into anything. Yeah, we've definitely got to work on the dump. We have to redo that. The cooler. Alright. As long as I've ran it for a while, so we'll check the oil because we did lose some out of the cooler before. Oh yeah, got vacuum leaks. Alright, it's the next day, nice and bright outside. Let's get the hose clamps onto the intercooler piping. We're going to try to sort out the exhaust leak. Pretty sure it's the joint halfway down and the wastegate, and obviously that one too. I really should get the condenser back in, so I'll get this off, tilt it and get that back in. I've got the temporary intercooler piping in, so I had to swap over the black 180 for the universal 180 because it brought it closer in so it wouldn't rub on the timing case. So that's why we have a hole in it, because it used to push on that bolt which pushed the actual case back and it'll rub on the cam sprocket. So we are away from that now. We can still do oil changes. I need to do the clamp up on the blower valve. But yeah, we're in there. Obviously going to work out something better, but once I do that, we'll work on the exhaust leak, and eventually we're going to have to change this. So nice sharper 9° down, get some better angles going on. Now I can put this dump pipe with them joined together in, so I'm just going to make a single piece this time, not a double or a split. It's maybe this will be the final location for the GT35, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's sort out that exhaust leak and the vacuum leak. Alright, intercooler piping is on. I made this dodgy little bracket from the brackets that were on the oil cooler, so reuse them. So now that doesn't move, so there's no chance of it hitting the case. Still need to put a bead onto this pipe so that doesn't pop off. I've done the vacuum there. Move on to the exhaust leak. So I need to do up that wastegate bolt. I need to get the 1/2 inch 10 single hex. That one. I have to use that one to do it up. Alright, so I've tightened up the wastegate. It was probably about 4 turns loose. So that was a big leak. And the V-band on the exhaust, it's like a saddle. It's not flat at all. I can't get a good seal. So I put some exhaust sealant on it for now. and jacked up the exhaust so it was all flush and bolted it together, and I had to rotate it a bit by loosening that one down there. That one's all tight, so not to worry, this will get redone, so we can also get to the oil for the gearbox, the gear oil. So I'm just going to let that set and we'll start it up. We shouldn't, fingers crossed, have any leaks. I guess that means we could take it for a drive. I don't need to do any more on the front. So I'll get the bumper back on, I'll get the grille back on. Right, bumper's back on. That's the intercooler pipe. Alright. Good. Alright guys, she is all back together, ready for a first drive. Just waiting for that sealant to cure, so I'll come back a bit later. It's a very warm day today, it's about 40 degrees, so it should cure pretty quick. So we'll see you when we're driving the Foz. Alright guys, before I take it for a drive, I need to go get this and bead rolled at my parents' place, so take that off and take it to the OG Harrods garage. Alright, so we need to go get a bead put onto that, just like this end. Clean up this end too, that's not very straight. Alright, got the bead on there now. Not the best, a little shaky around where the sensor goes in. We'll see how that goes. If it pops off, I've got some more that I can cut up, and then I'll have to do 2 more bead rolls. Alright guys, so everything is back on. We're going to go for a first drive tonight. It's dark outside. We'll get her warmed up, take her for a quick drive around the block and see how she goes. Now I don't have the laptop with me. Forgot to put it on charge, so it's charging up. So maybe tomorrow we can check it how the tune is, because it's going to be different going from an auto to a manual. Plus there's some more settings I need to put in there, like gear ratios and stuff. Alright, let's see how we go. Hopefully she's quieted down quite a bit from doing the exhaust. A little bit. Doesn't sound like there's an exhaust leak now. Sounds a little different. Alright. Oil pressure's good. RPM's good. Trim levels are okay. Within 3. Boost, we've got a little bit back in there. Coolant. Hot day. It's like 40 degrees today, so 65. I'll stay on air fuels. Alright. First drive. I think I might have to hold it in reverse. No, I don't. Something feels weird. I think it's the sitting position. It's the furthest I've gone. I have reverse lights. It feels so weird. Oh, first time driving on these wheels too. So just around. forward. Oh, something's not good. Something is binding up. Something's binding up. Uh-oh. So it's not the coolant. Yeah, it's a coolant. Oh. Oh, come on. There is coolant everywhere. What the hell? I mean, water. That's not a good first drive. That's hot. Maybe it wasn't something binding up, maybe it was just that boiling. Well, I did just put water in it, no coolant, so it's not good. And also I didn't bleed it while it was running. I only filled it up while it was off, so that was a big no. Great. Well, first drive didn't go as planned. I think there was two issues there: the coolant or the water, and it sounds like there's something in the drive line rubbing. I know I need a mount, a gearbox mount, so we will look into that. Alright, so tomorrow after work I'll pick up some coolant. We'll get some coolant in the mix. So I'm sure there was a huge air bubble that came out, or there is a huge air bubble, that's why it got so hot. Yeah, we'll get that sorted, and I'll sit it here, warm it up, let it do its cycles and bleed all the bubbles out. Do it properly. I guess I just got excited to go for a first drive. Alright, first drive is done. Knock that out of the way. So we'll just keep looking at other issues. But yeah, I'll do that first. So next episode we'll do that. And we'll take it for another drive, see if we can pinpoint the other noise. And I'll order a gearbox mount, because mine is shot. Anyways, thanks for watching. That was the first drive. Not very good, but got it done. Bye.